With the recent rise in inflation, you've probably noticed the Federal Reserve has slowly raised interest rates. The good news with that is high-yield savings accounts actually benefit from them. They are now, depending on when you're watching this video, giving customers interest rates returns over 4%, and in some cases, nearing 5%, increasing as the rates climb. The last time we were at this level of interest rate was in 2008. That's over a decade ago. So the high interest environment we're in right now is a fantastic time for savers and those of you who want to get more money out of your banking accounts. And to help you with that, we've done the research and put together a list of companies you can participate with to receive higher returns. But before we get started, here are some criteria we have as we're looking for these high-yield savings accounts to ensure they are relevant to you and are established companies. The first criterion is they have to be available in the US. Sorry for those who are not residing here. We aren't as familiar with savings accounts outside of the US, but you'll know where to look using these criteria as guidelines. The second criterion, and perhaps the most important, is that each account must come with FDIC insurance, which is the industry standard for protecting your money. For those of you who have never heard of FDIC, it stands for Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. It is an independent agency that provides insurance for your savings. This insurance guarantees the safety of your funds up to $250,000 per account. So if the company were to face difficulties in the future, your hard-earned money remains secure. Now, the third criterion is just as crucial, and it's that these accounts do not have fees or monthly minimums. We're after accounts that not only give us high yields, but also ensure that your earnings aren't eaten up by fees. And the last criterion is that we prioritize reputable companies. While some new online banks might attract you with exciting interest rates, trustworthiness is key when dealing with your savings and really any areas of our lives. So let's dive right in, starting with the American Express savings account. When you think of American Express, you probably thought about credit cards and their outstanding customer service. In the last decade, they have been getting a foothold in banking, and one of the accounts they provide is a high-yield savings account that currently gives a competitive 4.25% annual percentage yield. And what's great is that they don't impose any monthly minimums or fees. Next up, we have Marcus by Goldman Sachs with 4.40% APY. Similar to our previous recommendation, Marcus doesn't saddle you with fees or minimum balance requirements and offers FDIC insurance up to $250,000. For those of you who are not familiar with Marcus, it is a division of the renowned investment banking giant Goldman Sachs and has firmly established itself as a reliable player in the high-yield savings account arena. They also provide a user-friendly mobile app for convenient access. However, just like American Express, Marcus doesn't come with ATM or debit cards. It's all about letting your money accumulate interest over time. Fun fact, did you know Goldman Sachs is the bank behind Apple Card's new high-yield savings account, which is giving a 4.15% APY. That's a really easy way for anyone who owns an Apple Card to start earning higher interest. It is also FDIC insured for up to $250,000. Moving forward, we have Wealthfront, which you might know for its robo-advisory services, but they've expanded their services to include a cash account designed for savings. It currently provides an impressive 4.80% APY. Apart from giving higher interest rates, Wealthfront also provides up to $5 million in FDIC insurance. Now, usually FDIC insurance only covers up to $250,000 per depositor per issued bank. How Wealthfront provides the higher FDIC insurance limit of $5 million is through the partnerships of multiple banks. Does that make sense? Let us know in the comments. So these are the 3 companies you can get started with to receive higher returns for your savings. They are recognized for their responsiveness to changes in interest rates and tend to move in lockstep with the Federal Reserve announcements. Before we wrap it up, we just want to say there are other high-yield savings accounts available in the market. For example, Park Bank provides 5.35%, but you need to have a minimum of a $50,000 balance in the account, and there may be other criteria you may need to meet to qualify for the interest. Definitely look for an account that suits you. We included a CNBC link in the description with other high-yield savings accounts offered by other companies, and if you just want to get started right away, these 3 companies are a great place to start. Now, If you're looking for a higher return for your money and have been thinking about participating in the stock market, come join us in the 5-day Intro to the Stock Market Quick Starter, where we help you get your feet wet and guide you to take your first trade in the stock market. You can find a link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving us a like and subscribe to the channel. Talk to you soon.